Sending greetings to the entire Georgetown University class of 2024 and special love to
our daughter Nicolette Carrier.
Hey Chris, congratulations for an amazing journey through Georgetown. We're so proud and love you so much.
Congratulations, class of 2024! Go Hoya!
Congratulations, Lucas.
Wish you all the luck and happiness in the world for your future.
So happy for you, Anella. Look at that. That was 4 years ago when you got the acceptance to Georgetown and now you graduating. Yeah!
Congratulations, Carrie. I love you to the moon and back and we couldn't be prouder of you.
Hi, Devin. We wish you nothing but the best in all of your future endeavors and congratulations. We are so proud of you. Hoya Saxa.
Congratulations, Georgetown class of 2024. As a class of 21 grad, I know you're both excited and relieved that all that hard work is behind you. Hoya Saxa.
Gregory and the class of 2024, we wish you all the best in doing your part to make the world a better place.
Congrats, class of 2024! Congratulations, Anella!
Congratulations! Happy graduation!
Congratulations, Stacy!
Girl, you did it, and you did it all. We are so thrilled of the time you had on the Hill. This is exactly the place you were meant to be.
Hi, Christopher. I'm here in England, and I'm so sorry I couldn't be at your graduation. You're an amazing brother, and I'm so proud of you.
Charlotte, we are incredibly proud of you and everything you've been able to accomplish. Congratulations on your graduation.
We love you so much.
Congratulations, Dana. We love you. Yeah!
Congratulations, Anella!
¡Felicidades, Abril!
Estamos súper orgullosos de ti.
Quiero ser como tú cuando sea grande.
Y felicidades a todos los latinos de Class of 2024.
Woo! Hey, Anella Ramos. All the way from Hawaii, we wanted to wish you and congratulations. We love you.
Congratulations to the class of 2024 on your incredible achievement. Your dedication and hard work have definitely paid off. Hoya Saxa 2024.
Congratulations on your graduation, Kelsey. We are so proud of you.
Hoya Saxa forever.
From the great state of Mississippi, congratulations to the Georgetown class of 2024.
We love you, Allison.
Hoya Saxa.
Congratulations, Olivier Yamamoto.
We are so proud of your achievements at your dream school. You've made your mark on Georgetown. Now go out and make this world a better place.
Congratulations, Sophie Byrne, on your graduation from Georgetown. We're so happy for you.
Hi, Congratulations on your achievement. We're so proud of you and we can't wait to see what you do in the future.
Congratulations,
baby.
Congratulations, Sophie. We are very proud of you. Hoya Saxa.
Congratulations, class of 2024.
Congratulations to all of the 2024 Georgetown graduates. Go Hoyas!
Happens a lot. Actually, at the yacht club, we do a thing every Memorial Day. And one year they kept introducing us as Rhodes White Hills Navy Band. Take it. Yeah, whatever. Take it. Okay, we're all good.
Yes, we're ready. Wait a minute. Hold on. It's not going to work.
Uh-oh.
Sorry.
Special glasses.
Old man glasses.
I'm right there with you.
Graduation. Okay, now I can see lines and spaces. Yeah, you would think. All right, here we go.
Good evening. Please be seated. Please be seated. Please be seated. President DeGioia, Frank McCourt, members of the faculty and distinguished guests, please be seated. Welcome to the commencement exercises for the McCourt School of Public Policy at Georgetown University. I am Maria Conchan, Dean of the McCourt School. In October of 2013, we became the McCourt School thanks to the vision and generosity of alumnus Frank McCourt. I want to thank him as we recognize this 11th class of McCourt School graduates. Today, we assemble to honor candidates for the degrees of Master of Public Policy, Master of Policy Management, Master of International Development Policy, and Master of Science in Data Science for Public Policy. These graduates have the rigorous training, the ethical grounding, the vision, and the capacity to work across differences that are foundational to a McCourt School education, and that prepare them to be effective change makers the world needs. Our world needs these skilled change makers now more than ever. At a time of particularly tragic violence and loss, both here and around the globe, we will begin with a moment of silence for all those in our community and our world who are suffering. Thank you. We begin our ceremony with an invocation delivered by Lisa Directo Davis. Following the invocation, Provost Robert Groves will offer welcoming remarks. Please stand for the national anthem, which will be led by the Bayfield Brass Band, and please remain standing for the invocation. Here we are, dear graduates of the class of 2024, gathered at the threshold of this very significant chapter in your life and in the life of the McCourt School of Public Policy. We welcome all of you, mindful of the rich legacies that came before you, and to marvel at your own unique histories and contributions that have charted your path to this sacred moment and liminal time of commencement. Together, let us share our prayers and lift up our aspirations. Living and Holy One, we behold the many gifts of this day and express gratitude towards our family, loved ones, faculty, staff, and fellow students in our lives, as well as remember those who are no longer or not able to be with us today, all who have enabled us to reach this very moment.
Here we echo the poetic words of the contemplative pacifist and Jesuit Daniel Berrigan. These many beautiful and tumultuous days cannot be lived again, but they are compounded in our own flesh and spirit, and we take them in full measure toward whatever lies ahead. So after these intense years of rigorous academic study, research, and personal sacrifices, let us pause as students and teachers for life to savor the graces while we heed the hard-won lessons of pain and promise born in the polycrises of pandemic, social fragmentation, climate catastrophe, and war. Rekindle in us the refiner's fire to continually burn off the dross of apathy, racism, cynicism, individualism, and sharpen within us the urgency to embody the Ignatius ethos of being people for others, who safeguard each other as sacred and care for our common good. Should we become weary or burdened by everyday tragedies, failed attempts, maladies, restore us with courage, ground us with wisdom to rest and be still. Uplift us with joyful companionship so that we can emerge again renewed with an indelible sense of our belonging to one another. For the sake of our shared humanity, may we be compelled to be energetic stewards and judicious architects of public policies designed to elevate all peoples and all of creation. So in this moment, breathe. Breathe into us the virtue of hope to make something new with this sacred opportunity to pursue these unique dreams and vocations in ways not yet imagined. May the work of our hands, mind, spirit, and heart be blessed and fortified, animated by the call to be the next generation of enlightened and compassionate leadership. And may we incline the ear of our hearts now to hear the divine, still small voice that abides within us always, reminding us of who we are and whose we are, that we are both stardust and gold, fearfully and wonderfully made. May peace be with you always. Amen.
Please be seated. Thank you, Lisa and Maria. I want to add my voice as provost to the wondrous sight I see in front of us, all of you who've come, our graduates and guests, to this commencement ceremony for the McCourt School of Public Policy. I know many of you have traveled great distances to be part of this celebration. I want to especially thank you for coming. And for those of you for whom this is the very first time you've been on this Hilltop campus, which for 230 years has educated its students to become leaders in service to the nation and the world, to you, welcome. Welcome to the Hilltop. To the students, you may be wondering why we call graduation commencement. After all, for you, this is an ending, not a beginning. You're about to leave. You have not just arrived, as several years of tuition payments may be made clear to you. Naming this event commencement is rooted in the very beginning of these ceremonies in Europe in the 12th century, when we understand what we now call universities were first appearing. The gowns you now wear and the somewhat heavier and hotter gowns up here that we wear, the hoods on your arms or around your neck, were clothing that was stipulated for scholars. Warm hoods and gowns for unheated buildings, not the summer wear for a Washington May. And the ceremonies that were called commencement, they were called that way because they marked beginnings. just as this ceremony does today, the beginning of your lives in the world. And we hope for you the beginning of your lives for the world, as people for others. We know that the world needs you badly right now. It needs your knowledge, it needs your skills, it needs your idealism and your compassion and your energy, and so you commence. The world is all before you now. We can't wait as faculty and staff to witness the accomplishments you will attain in the coming years. You should know we are very, very proud of you and your achievements that bring us to this day. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you.
Our founder, Most Reverend John Carroll, first Archbishop of Baltimore and the first Catholic bishop in the United States, took legal possession of the land on our hilltop in 1789, and we mark that as our founding date. Our first student, the future North Carolina Congressman, William Gaston, arrived in 1791, though our first bachelor's degrees were not awarded until 1817. I take particular pride that our first student went to Congress. It was in 1815 that, with enrollments passing the 100 mark, the college's president, Father John Grassi of the Society of Jesus, asked then Congressman Gaston to present a petition for a federal charter, a document that still today sanctions the academic business that we do here. Georgetown's charter, the first federal charter in the history of the Republic, has the additional distinction of having been signed by President James Madison, the father of the U.S. Constitution. It is our custom to initiate academic ceremonies with a reading of that charter. To discharge that office, I am pleased to introduce Ms. Marie Matson, Secretary of the University.
An act concerning the College of Georgetown in the District of Columbia. Be it enacted by the Senate and House of Representatives of the United States of America in Congress assembled, that it shall and may be lawful for such persons as now are, or from time to time may be, the president and directors of the College of Georgetown within the District of Columbia, to admit any students belonging to said college or other persons meriting academical honors to any degree in the faculties, arts, sciences, and liberal professions to which persons are usually admitted in other colleges and universities of the United States, and to issue in an appropriate form the diplomas or certificates that may be requisite to testify to the admission of such degree. Signed, Langdon Chivas, Speaker of the House of Representatives, John Gaillard, President pro tempore of the Senate. Approved March 1st, 1815, James Madison, President of the United States.
It is now my honor to welcome Lisa Singh, professor in McCourt and the Department of Computer Science in the College of Arts and Sciences, and director of the Massive Data Institute, MDI as we call it, in the McCourt School of Public Policy at Georgetown, who will introduce our commencement speaker.
So excited to see all of you. Congratulations. Today, Georgetown University recognizes a man who has worked across the public, private, and social sectors to improve access to essential high-quality services. Known as an impatient change maker, Todd Park has spent the last 25 years improving how healthcare works. In 1997, a few years after Park graduated magna cum laude and Phi Beta Kappa from Harvard College with a bachelor's degree in economics, he co-founded Athena Health. It was one of the earliest companies to develop and deploy internet-based software to manage healthcare, including moving from paper to electronic claims. Streamlining healthcare management was not only important for patients, it was also entrepreneurial. Within 10 years, Athena Health went public with a market cap of over $1 billion. In 2008, after co-founding and building 3 different healthcare companies, Todd Park was preparing to give up working the long hours startups demand and start a family. He was ready to retire at the age of 35 to spend quality time at home, something we all might want to do. But an early retirement was not in his future. Mr. Park was being called to serve. No, his childhood dream of being a fighter pilot in the Navy was not coming to fruition. Instead, he was asked to join the Obama administration as the first Chief Technology Officer for the Department of Health and Human Services. In an interview with former Senator Bill Frist, Park said that given the success of Athena Health, it was illogical to leave it, but he decided that he loved his country too much to ignore the request. As he reminded us in the same interview, service is rarely about logic. It is usually about doing something meaningful for others, a commitment that resonates with so many of our students graduating today. This transition from industry entrepreneur to government leader ended up being a natural one. In addition to launching healthcare.gov only 3 months after the passage of the Affordable Care Act, Park imagined new ways to use and make the data collected by HHS accessible to those inside and outside of government, propelling a new generation of health entrepreneurs. According to a New York Times article, Mr. Park liberated healthcare data from the government vaults. In 2011, Park was recognized by Forbes as one of the 10 most powerful data scientists. Park said in a Business Week article, quote, "It is possible to be entrepreneurial in the US government. It's possible for government to execute major projects at Silicon Valley speed," end quote. Years later, when he would reflect on his time in government, he would say that those 7 years were, quote, "the most extraordinary and intense and incredible. I was brought in to be a change agent, and that public service set the bar for what meaningful work really is." Park's journey in government serves as a model for the next generation of change makers graduating today. All of his experiences in the private and public sector with healthcare led him to co-found one more company 6 years ago, Devoted Health. Devoted Health provides seniors with personalized and coordinated care. It embodies a shift in Park's vision from improving healthcare to improving healthcare and well-being by giving people access to a, quote, tech-enabled guardian angel. Through his work in the public, private, and social sector, this impatient change maker has served as a quiet hero who has spent his life improving the healthcare system and developing innovative technologies to improve the quality of living for ordinary people. For his care for the whole person in the spirit of St. Ignatius, for his technological innovations, for his improvement of health care for all, and for his commitment to service, Georgetown University, with respect and appreciation, confers onto Todd Park the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Congress of the United States and by the Board of Directors of Georgetown University, I officially confer upon Todd Park the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa. And it's now my pleasure to present to you Georgetown's newest alumnus, Todd Park, who will deliver the commencement address.
Wow. I'm speechless. But I have to give a speech, so here we go. Hello, everybody. How's it going? Fantastic. What an amazing, amazing day. Well, Mr. President, Professor Singh, Madam Secretary, Mr. Provost, Madam Dean, thank you so much for your leadership and the invitation to speak at today's commencement. It's an incredible joy and privilege to be here to help celebrate the McCourt School class of 2024. Woo! Rock on! Profound and heartfelt congratulations to the graduating class, to all of your loved ones, to everyone who has supported you every step of the way. Welcome to the next phase of your life adventure, of your journey as servants of the public interest. You're commencing upon this next chapter of your lives in a moment of extraordinary challenge, complexity, and opportunity across the planet. It's a moment in which true public service is needed more than ever. Public service by leaders who will put the interests of the public ahead of their own, who will dedicate their lives to the public good, who will serve with honor, with humility, and with deep compassion. In other words, leaders like you. Many of you are headed next for work in governments. Others are bound for the private sector, others for roles in the nonprofit or academic sectors. As one very important note, service in the public interest truly transcends sectors. One can advance the public good from many seats. Public service isn't a narrowly defined set of roles. Rather, it's a mindset. It is a heart set. It is a calling. It is a call to work for causes greater than yourself, to protect, to advance, and improve the lives and well-being of others, both now and for generations to come. Thank you all from the bottom of all of our hearts for answering the call. And wherever you go, in whatever capacity you serve the public interest, what this present moment will call upon you to do is to be not just a servant of the public interest, but also an innovator. We're living in a global moment in which we must both be informed by the wisdom of the ages and also by the imperative to find new ways of creating beneficial change. Change at the intersection of societal shifts, technological advances, geopolitical developments, macroeconomic forces, cultural evolutions, and more, all of which seem to be accelerating. Whether as change agents in your government or organization, or as entrepreneurs building new companies or nonprofit initiatives, or as advocates for public interest causes, or in any number of other callings, each of you will find yourself being called upon to drive innovation in order to be most effective in advancing the missions about which you care the most. My own life's work has been to help unleash the power of innovation in service of the public interest to help improve as many lives as possible. I've been deeply blessed to learn quite a bit along the way from people I absolutely love and through experiences as a public servant and as an entrepreneur. I'd be honored to share with you now a few key lessons I've learned about innovating in the public interest in the hopes that these may be of use to you in your next adventures. First, I found that central to every great innovation in the public interest is at the root an amazing team. An amazing team. Innovation is a team sport. The challenges we face and the opportunities in front of us are too complex and dynamic to be optimally solved by a single mind and heart, no matter how potent. Your first, and actually your most important job as a public interest innovator is going to be to put together the best possible team for the job at hand. It's what you should, in fact, spend more time and energy doing than anything else. Building the most extraordinary possible team predisposes you for mission success, likely more than any other factor. You'll have a huge advantage in building an amazing team because you'll be recruiting for a public interest mission. In my experience, the very, very best people want to work on the most important missions, missions that deeply benefit the public good, missions that will be the ones that you, collectively, will all be leading. And when composing your team, it is vitally important to recruit a truly diverse team, a team that has a broad range of skills, experiences, perspectives, and backgrounds. This is rocket fuel for innovation because it will enable the team to come up with the richest set of collective hypotheses and have the most far-ranging discussions, all of which is crucial as you and team try to figure out how to do what has never been done before, exploring all the possible angles and ways through the problem at hand. As you seek to find the path, often a wholly unexpected and surprising one, that's the best way forward. But it's also crucial for your team to be uniform in one way in particular. Have each and every teammate, if you x-ray their chest cavity, be revealed to have a heart the size of Jupiter. Ensure that each member of your team embodies and embraces the mission to the fullest. Here again, you have the advantage of public interest missions being the ones that people find the most profoundly meaningful. Missions that not only attract the best people, but also motivate them in the deepest possible ways. On top of building the best possible team, a second key to successful public interest innovation is what you might call your pattern of action. In other words, how you execute. On this front, I've learned that it's incredibly important to optimize for speed of learning. If you're trying to do something that's never been done before, the probability that your first guess regarding how to do that thing, cooked up on a whiteboard with no data, the probability that your first guess is truly right, is really the optimal way to go, is basically zero, right? It's vital to have the humility to understand that and to design your pattern of execution such that you and your team learn as rapidly as possible which of your underlying assumptions going into a situation are wrong, because a large subset of your assumptions almost certainly are wrong, so that you can then iterate your hypothesis about how to solve a problem or realize an opportunity accordingly. And the agility to rapidly change how you're attacking a problem as you learn ever more is key. Don't get too welded to a favorite idea. Adhering to the principle of no pride of authorship is crucial. Always seeking and seeing clearly what is true or what has now become true and evolving one's plans accordingly on a continuous basis is essential to innovation mission success. And as you and your team pursue that mission, it is of foundational importance that you be a team that, quite simply, never gives up. Innovation mission success is often driven more than anything else by the simple ability to keep putting one foot in front of the other, against all odds, when conventional wisdom would just tell you to stop trying. Here again, you and team will have the huge built-in advantage of being on a mission in the public interest, a mission that's going to be a lot bigger than you, a mission for the public good that will give you and team a level of superhuman stamina and sheer ability to persist beyond anything that you may have imagined you had inside you. This leads to my third and final key lesson learned about innovation in the public interest. When I think about the missions on which I've served and the teams with whom I have served, when I think about the incredibly powerful energy source at the heart of those teams, it has been, very simply, love. Love. Love of those we were serving. Love of country. Love of humanity. Love of the brothers and sisters with whom we served. Love has been the energy source that has powered these teams. The essence of truly great public service is love. Public interest mission objectives may appear to vary enormously, From improving healthcare, to advancing economic opportunity, to defending lives, to supporting scientific progress, to protecting the vulnerable, and more. But what all truly great public interest missions have in common is that at the core, they are missions of love. Missions to bring more love, expressed in many forms, into the lives of others. Love expressed in the form of more life, more liberty, more well-being, more opportunity, more kindness, more dignity, more joy. The energy to bring this love into the lives of others is at the heart of great public interest innovation. It is the soul of the work that powers the body of action. And on any given mission, on any given day, if you bring love in any of its forms to even one more human being, just one more human being, you will have done something profoundly worthwhile. It is my fondest wish for each of you that you find the opportunity to bring as much love into this world as possible. You have chosen a calling whose purest essence is to do so. Deepest gratitude again to you all for answering the call to public service, the call to work on behalf of the public interest, the call to innovate for the public good. As you begin the next chapters of your lives, dedicate to this sacred work. May God bless you. May the force be with you. Huge congratulations again, and much love to you all. Congratulations! Woo!
Thank you, Todd, for your many efforts to enable the public good and for your very inspiring remarks this evening. Before we begin the presentation of the candidates for their degrees, I would like to recognize the contributions made by our faculty and staff, my colleagues here at the McCourt School. As students, each one of you has studied with, been challenged by, sought counsel from many of our faculty members and staff. And therefore, I ask you as graduates to join me in expressing appreciation to your teachers and administrators. It is a great privilege to introduce my distinguished colleagues, the faculty of the McCourt School who are seated behind me, and the McCourt School staff who are in the audience assisting with today's ceremony. We are now prepared to present candidates for their degrees. I ask Alexander Sen, Dean of the Graduate School, to come forward and present the candidates for their degrees. I remind you that while we are committed to freedom of expression, as you walk across the stage, we ask you to respect the event and the experience of your classmates, and to hold your applause until the graduates have all been recognized. Thank you.
The graduates will now come forward to receive their diplomas. Professor Adam Thomas, Faculty Director of the Master of Public Policy program, will read the names of MPP graduates. Professor Lynn Ross will call the Master of Public Management graduates as Director of that program. Frank Wiebe, Faculty Director of the Master of International Development Policy degree program, will announce the names of students graduating with an MIDP. Professor Mike Bailey, Faculty Director of the Data Science for Public Policy, will read the names of DSPP graduates. The faculty directors will also hood the graduates.
We'll see. I'll speak once they're ready to go. But I gotta do that first.
As Faculty Director of the Master of Public Policy degree program, I am proud to call forth the following graduates. Omar Abdelatif. Elizabeth Aguayo. Mika Isabel Alvarez. Ryan Arezi. Sonia Behel. Charlotte E. Bailey. Samantha Jean Baldwin. Kendall Lauren Barker. Ali Mohammed Amin Bebe Ani. Saloni Bhatia. Rachel Bogdan. Noor Buzuita. Tyrell Burke. Lurgi Charles Cow. Christina M. Cicera. Alekia Rani Chaparala. Jiashi Chen. Joyce Chen. Alexander Sherlot. Karen E. Chongwa. Sneha Chowdhury. Tyson Franz Claure. Christopher H. Clayton. Charday Isabel Cole. John Francis Colpoys. Noah Condon. Abigail Christine Connors. Kieran Connolly. Skylar R. Cosme. Nicholas J. Kukulis. Deborah Covert. Jack Davis. Yash N. Duldoya. Jimmy Doucette. Spencer Scott Duncan. Garmin Dovry. Arifa Abbas Fakruddin. Kate Constance Feriniars. Jane Finicero. Emma Ford. Nicole Gander. Richard Arturo Garcia Guerrero. Antara Garg. Catherine L. Gimbaris. Allison L. Gleich. Jack Gleisberg. Oriel Gomez. Ruth Gopin. Robert Edward Green III. Alexander Gvatwa. Sayeda Halima Hassan. Lauren Hassett. Juliet Hayes. Sarah Hidayatullah. Marta Alicia Hubbard. Emma Hussey. Elizabeth C. Hasdovic. Elsa Ingwerson. Hyla E. Jacobson. Sonia Jaffer. Daoud Jalal. Vasuda Jalan. Andrew Kazmir Jaraki. Chen Yu Jen. Caitlin Johnstone. Caroline D. Davis. Anne Morningstar Katz. Estefania Konarek. Elena A. Kashkin. Vasilis Kutsumpas. Trishala Kumaraswamy. Thomas C. Litkowski. Parker Nicole Lazar. Brandon J. Liebman. Nathan Lesh. Michael Lee. Mujin Lee. Sichen Lee. Yishuan Lee. Jehui Lee. Rayman Liaket. Chan Jane Lin. Merav Livna. Anais X. Lopez. Jiwen Liu. Amelia J. Lucas. Liz Lowe. Liz Lowe. Joseph Lustig. Wenbo Liu. Jad Maya. Nicole Martens Revilla. Rachel Nicole Martinez. John Willis McClellan. Daniela Mengesha. Theo M. Manen. Alyssa Mersing. Maya Jasmine Millette. Amelia Menken. Camila Montoya. Syed Akbar Raza Naqvi. Maitreyi Natarajan. Rebecca Camille Norton. Emma C. Nyhoff. Phelan Brooke O'Brien. Jeremiah Ong Lee Wei. Daniela Paradise. Alicia Parikh. Alexandra Parker. Abigail Riley Owen. Mazarine Claire Evard Penzin. Kelly M. Primrose. Anna Shabinda. Sneha Puri. Robert Radcliffe. Preetha Rajoria. Karthik Ramkumar. Kaviana L. Rawls. Alec Resch. Rosemary Rhodes. Facundo Robles. Reginald J. Rucker. Tessa Schneider. Diana Randall Scoder. Eric Andrew Schroeder. Shohini Sen. Pamela Florini Sharma. Kristen Soderlund. Anirudh Srivatsan. Julia Stadlinger. Alexandra Stout. Shijing Sun. Juliet Taylor. Pooja Thapar. Christian Themianos. Ashley Tobin. Tafari Torres. Adriana Vance. Narmada Variam. Jenna Kate Vigiano. Yanjun Wan. Xiaoyang Sigrid Wang. Eleazar Weissman. Jianyang Wang. Morgan N. Welch. Yua Wu. Zi Yu Xiao. Shuyan Xiu. Reggie Jingzhu Wang. Renshi Zhu. Zhonghao Shu. Duer Yan. Zhuofan Yang. Montserrat Zamora. Claudia Zavaleta Jimenez. Qian Yu Chong. Wilson Seroy Zhang. Tianqi Zhang. Xinwen Zhang. Tina Xinyuan Zhang. Zishi Zhang. Reining Zhang. Ziyang Zhu. Liel Zeno.
As Faculty Director of the Master of Policy Management degree program, I am proud to call forth the following graduates. Danielle Araujo Campo. Trevor Barton. Mauricio Roberto Bernard Estrada. Eleanor D. Atley Berlin. Sarah Boraroma. Randall Burton. Caitlin Lee Calhoun. Shani A. Campbell. Elise Bo Siachi. Andrew J. Cook. Lindsay Ann Cox. Sasha Cunningham. Tatiana Dengon. Sawasan Defala. Rory Dillon. Mayan Doe. Udi Etan. Joseph Fazul. Ayaku Fujiki. Rachel Karen Bible. Jaslyn Goyego. Kevin Grow. Dejan DeAndre Carey Grass. Corey Hassenearl. Kyle Robert Hawks. Jordan C. Haynes. Emma Alexander Henderson. Xiu Hui Ho. Samuel Carmen Acabelis. Tamim Hazan Izawi. Terrell Fitz Johnson, Jr. Elizabeth Klein. Toshia Kamutsu. Jonathan Lefchick. Scott Hopkins Loudon. Matthew L. Manning. Tongai Mazua. Crystal McGinnis. Juan Camilo Melano Poveda. Michelle Ann Mesa Royche. Jeremy Andrew Niebauer. Adidiong Chris Obo. Eugene O. Katie Orozco. Catherine Palm. Tony Parsons. Jamon K. Phoenix. Jaya Nicole Filet. Oz Pliskin. Ephesian L. Poinsett. William M. Pritchett. Aliza Kazim. Andre Racanelli. Colin William Rogers. Sabiel Acevedo Rodriguez. Giancarla Rojas Mendoza. Xavier Santiago. Santiago. Ranzan Shakya. Michael A. Shannon. Anthony Shaw. Momo Shioyama. Wesley Sickman. Daniel Jinsu Sprouse. Bobby Sue. Janat Tasneem. Gaurav Thapa. Edwit Teogen. Micah Ben Thompson. Mizikti X Valentine. Diana Washington. Samuel Zybert.
Where is it? Should I start? As faculty director of the Master of International Development Policy degree program, I am proud to call forth the following graduates. Shuning Chen. Alexandra Kuhn. Yara Dumit. Serenity Fan. Beverly Ann Hippolyte. Savannah Lee. Ruja Lin. Youngju Nam. Antonio Ortiz Mena. Christina Perella. Diana Rivas Garcia. Santiago Rodriguez Bernal. Cameron Rhodes Weinberg. Tomas de Biguia Alvarez.
As director of the Master of Science and Data Science for Public Policy program, I am proud to call forth the following graduates. Heian Chen. Sharon Shuang. Jianying Gong. Sean Hambali. Brian Russell Holland. Grace Jensen. Ji Chiang Ji. Cecil Philip John. Yu Yuan Kang. Mina Kim, Kumar Himansh, Ayush Lahiri, Kyun Lee, Zhongshen Liu, Madhvi Malhotra, Ming Kwok, Ethan Rodriguez Shaw, Shriparna Kea Sengupta, Sierra Patrice Sikorsky, Margaret Sullivan, Sana Tahir, Fanny Varhei, Bradley J. Wayne, Jiaqin Wu, Yitong Shu, Xinrui Zhao, Li Zhang, Chu Yuan Zhuang, Shirui Zhao.
Dean Sens, President DeGioia, it is my honor to present the aforementioned candidates for their degrees. Will the candidates please rise? These candidates have been duly examined by the faculty and approved by the Board of Directors. I therefore ask that you bestow upon them the degrees in course.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Congress of the United States and by the Board of Directors of Georgetown University, I officially confer upon these candidates the degrees of Master of Public Policy, Master of Policy Management, Master of International Development Policy, and Master of Science and Data Science for Public Policy. Congratulations.
You may be seated. Before I bid the graduates what I hope is only a temporary goodbye from campus, I would like to recognize the parents, relatives, and friends of the graduates. We honor and thank you for your contributions to our students' success. Now it is my privilege to present the President of Georgetown University, Dr. John J. DeGioia, to offer closing reflections.
Well, it's a privilege for me to be here with all of you. Commencement is such a special moment in the life of our university community. A special word of gratitude to our commencement speaker, Todd Park. I want to thank you for being with us to share your insights. We're especially grateful to you for sharing your insights with our graduates. You've made this special day that much more special with your presence, and we're deeply grateful to you. Dean Kan-Chun, we're deeply grateful to you for your leadership of our McCourt School of Public Policy. To our alumnus, Frank McCourt, for your presence here today and for your engagement in building this extraordinary school. Thank you, Frank. To our faculty and staff colleagues whose efforts every day, and most especially over this past year, have sustained the work of our community, I want to thank our faculty and staff. And to the families, the loved ones who have accompanied you on your journeys, we are honored by your presence. This class is a testament to you, the families, the communities that they call home. Thank you for being here today. And to our graduates, congratulations. This is your day. This is your day, a celebration of all that you've accomplished, a day to honor the time that we've shared together as a university community. A community brings all of this to life, and we're always seeking, always striving to build a community that sustains the mission of our work together. How do we form community? What does it look like to share in a common project? What does it mean to be members of a community, of this community? 4 years ago, in the fall of 2020, at a time of great challenge in our world, we received an extraordinary gift, a deeper vocabulary to describe our work, that work of building the community that we seek to foster here. We were, as you all remember, in the midst of a global pandemic. All of us were seeking to understand what it meant to be connected to one another, what community could feel like, how we could support one another and support our commitment to the common good at a time of significant uncertainty in our world. At the time, many of you may have been discerning your next steps, your interest in public policy, questions of service and leadership. It was in October of that year when Pope Francis shared a set of reflections in a special letter which he called Fratelli Tutti, on fraternity and social friendship. In it, he sought to address what it means to be part of a common project, what it means to live in community, the responsibility and the gift that comes from sharing our lives with one another. He described the need to embrace, in his words, a culture of encounter capable of transcending our differences and divisions, a society where differences coexist, complementing, enriching, and illuminating one another. Each of us, he wrote, and I quote, can learn something from others. To speak of a culture of encounter means that we as a people should be passionate about meeting others, seeking points of contact, building bridges, planning a project that includes everyone. Close quote. Well, there's a particular resonance with the work of the McCourt School of Public Policy, building the commons, that which enables our shared life together. These months and years since you first arrived at Georgetown have introduced new challenges, profound and urgent challenges that at times can feel overwhelming and intractable. In community, together, we can imagine and realize new ways to care for one another and to care for those in our world who so desperately need our engagement. As you reach this next stage, you carry this community, this way of life with you. May this be a source of consolation for you. May you always be reminded of your membership here in this university community. Today, with this commencement, you embark on the next stage of your journey. It's an honor for all of us to share this moment with you. Congratulations.
Deep breath. Thank you all for joining us today, and congratulations once more to our graduate. We wish you well in all of your endeavors and welcome you as members of Georgetown and McCourt's alumni family. Please stand for the alma mater, which will be led by members of the Georgetown University Concert Choir and Chamber Singers. The words to the alma mater are located in the back of the commencement program book. Please remain standing while Reverend Tavon Toney offers the benediction.
Georgetown alma mater, swift Potomac's lovely daughter, ever watching by the waters, smiles on us today. Now her children gather round her, lo, with garlands they have crowned her, reverent hands enfold and wound her with the blue and gray. Wave her colors, ever colors, feathers, standards, feathers, standards. Let's raise it high and proudly rise. May Georgetown live forever, where Potomac's tide is streaming from her spires and steeples gleaming. See the grand old banner gleaming, Georgetown's blue and gray.
Please accept this benediction. As the sun begins to set on this momentous day, may we be reminded that endings make way for new beginnings, that while sunsets may bring dark nights of uncertainty, they also make way for sunrises and new days of endless possibility. May this commencement be a new beginning for you. May the horizons ahead beam brighter than you've imagined. May they be better than you've dreamed of and bless you above and beyond your most earnest prayers. May those of you with angst and uncertainty about tomorrow find assurance and hope in the joy of today. May those of you who think you are certain about tomorrow open your hearts to the beauty of the unexpected and nonlinear, the divine surprises the journey will bring you. In your pursuit of caring for the public, may you find rest and care for yourself. In the policies you influence, may you always do justice, love mercy, walk humbly, and promote peace wherever this life takes you. May you find and build and collaborate in and with community, remembering that we are all connected, all knitted together by common threads, all tied together by the common spirit of humanity, of love, and of community. May that spirit be your anchor and ground you as hope lifts you up. May that spirit inspire imagination and cause you to see and dream this world anew. May that spirit guide you to change this world for the better. And may that spirit bring you closer to the world of your dreams. As it does, may you never lose your soul. May you never lose your spirit. May you never lose your light. We need your light. The sun is setting on this hilltop, but your light has just commenced. May they illumine brightly. May they lead us to a better world. May they love us into a more beloved community. In the name of the one who is love and light, may you shine. May you shine. May you shine. Amen.
Will the guests please remain standing at their places until the faculty and graduates have recessed? You are all invited to join us for a reception in Dahlgren Quad. The ushers will assist in directing you to the reception. The 2024 McCourt School of Public Policy commencement exercises are now officially closed.
No.
Thanks, Fred.
Thank you.
Good rehearsal.
Yeah.